you. It took me a while because I wish I had done it earlier. I had children, and it was difficult. I to go back. Finally, when I finally had the opportunity, I really just got it a few years ago. I was at my in my current role. I mean, not current role, but current hospital system. And I realized that I needed a master's. All that time, really, I was doing my jobs. I didn't need the master's, but I realized I wanted to learn a little bit more. I wanted that master's. I felt it was important to continue in my career. And if I wanted to go on, I did feel I needed a master's. I have a non traditional master's, if you noticed. It's in legal studies. Um, but at the time, again, I've had a very varied background. In that job where I was the director, I also was asked to become the risk manager. So for a short time, I was the in the previous role where I was the single IP director. I was also a risk manager, which I will tell you I loved. Again, I had somebody who mentored me. I did both jobs, and that really sparked my interest for legal. And I wanted to learn more, especially because I was learning so much and involved in so many different things that kind of intertwined even with infection control, around legal, 510Ks, around, joint commission. How do we get to these places, IFUs? And so I did get a master's in legal studies with a healthcare tract, which I will tell you, after taking this, I think everybody in healthcare should have to take a legal classes to get a real understanding of the impact and about, which we all know if you didn't document, it doesn't happen. But when you learn this and learn about how equipment and um, instruments come into the market and what has to happen or doesn't have to happen around 510Ks and FDA was eye opening to me, honestly. And it was one of the best things I did. Though it's non traditional, it really was really interesting. And I'm really glad that I did it. So I try to tell everybody, if you get a chance, take a legal class where you can, because you learn so many things you didn't even realize. And you learn the background to a lot of the things we deal with and how it all comes into play.